Okay, let's go ahead and bring out our next single guy. Hello, welcome in. I'll have you hold that. Let's get your name.
My name is Reggie.
Okay, Reggie, how old are you?
36.
Okay, and what do you do?
I do financial literacy, help people with their credit, build passive income, start businesses, things like that.
Very cool. What are some things I could do for fun?
So for me, it's not what you do, it's who you with. You do the same
Okay.
thing you do with the right person, you can make it a good time. But for me, because of that, I'm about experiences. So I like traveling, I like kind of building with your partner. Yeah, just having fun. Video gaming as well, of course.
Video.
Of course.
Okay.
Damn.
All right. Hey, what are some things you look for in a woman?
I like a woman to be herself. I like when people kind of can meet themselves or who they are and just kind of accept it and grow from there, not kind of like change someone. Like, hey, you're into this, I'm into this. We can learn from each other. So just someone who's open with themselves, comfortable being who they are.
Okay, and now what are some deal breakers?
Deal breakers for me, definitely smoking cigarettes. And yeah, I would just say more so with what I just said as far as like trying to change. Like, I'd rather grow as each other than just like, you got to do things this way, things like that.
Okay. All right, so we did get a few pop balloons. Let's go on over there and see why they ended up popping. If we can have your name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
Hi, my name is Tracy and I'm 37. And the only reason why I popped, I mean, you're handsome, you got it going on. I loved everything that you said.
Thank you.
I would not have popped, but I had just come out of an 11-year marriage and video games was a major issue for me. So, yeah, I know you're not that person. So don't say, the past is not you, but it's just, for me, I don't like it. I've never valued a man that played video games, and I'm not saying that if that's your hobby you can't play video games, but it's just something that brings up just something very negative for me, so I just don't like it. I don't like the video games.
Okay.
But everything else okay.
All right, and Reggie, is she someone that is your type?
Definitely my type. I do have a question though, as far as you're saying, like for the video games, what type of struggles were you finding with that?
Just more so time when I wanted to spend time together. It's kind of just like the videos turned into leagues and all these things like that. So it was just a major part of the relationship that I felt like we could have spent together.
Okay, I love that. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Thank you. And then we got one down over here. If we can have your name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
Hi, I'm Shay. I'm 37.
Nice to
So
meet you.
very good looking, well-dressed brother.
Thank you.
So I popped my balloon, and I wanted to elaborate on when you say, are you a gamer? Like you got a game all the time? Or is it like, I wanted you to elaborate. I have a almost 14-year-old, so he's a gamer.
Right.
So when I hear somebody say video games, I'm like, is it something that's just what you must do? Like how often, how long? Do you have time for like family games outside of just video games?
Yeah, so when I said, I don't know, well, maybe I did just say video games, but I meant games. So I like family night, like just family fun, Sunday fun days, stuff like that, and just kind of doing different themes. Like I like to host it, make it fun. So yeah, games like that, I rarely really have time to video game. But if you have time for advice, you'll do it for like 30 minutes, whatever you got. But I'm a working man, so
See, there you
it's
go.
not realistic anymore.
You can't just say video games. I put my balloon back together. But no, when I hear that, it's like when you say video games, I'm thinking, he gonna sit on this game forever. But no, that's the reason I wanted to elaborate.
Yeah,
like,
definitely.
okay, what do you mean by that? Because I don't mind games, but family games, board
Yeah,
games,
definitely.
outside games. Okay,
Absolutely.
all right.
Okay. Now, is she someone that is your type?
Yeah, well put together, well dressed, well spoken.
you.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
All right. So, we still have quite a few balloons left unpopped. I'm going to go ahead and have you ask these ladies a question to help us narrow it down.
No problem at all. All right. So my first question is this. Has anyone ever been in the entertainment business? And have you ever had OnlyFans? Yeah, that's the question.
Okay. Let's start over here with your name and age and the answer to this question.
Hey, I'm Mrs. Parker. I'm 39. When you say entertainment business, do
Uh-oh.
you mean like just OnlyFans, or do you can you specify?
So like I would say like dancing, things like this.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Your name and age and the answer to this
What
question.
you do?
I'm Chanel. I'm 42.
Nice to meet you.
And I would say I'm in the entertain. I've never had an OnlyFans. I probably would break the internet if I was.
Oh.
However, I create trivia games. So one thing I noticed, as you mentioned, is that game night.
Yes.
Well, I have 3 games that I've created, and that I sell them on Amazon.
Amazing.
Family night, game night, hip hop edition. So I love to host those things as well. So that is the close I'm going to get with entertaining. And then, of course, with my consulting business, there's a few networks that I work with as well. So
Perfect.
What the
I love
fuck did
that.
she just answer?
Your name and age
Answer
and the
the
answer to this
bullshit.
question.
My name is Davinia. I'm 41, and no, I am not in the entertainment business. I never have been. So,
Yeah, great.
Name and age and answer to this question.
My name is Shay. I'm 37 and I do not have an OnlyFans. I do dabble in acting. Yes.
That's great.
Your name and age and the answer to this question.
I'm Janae, 34. Never know OnlyFans, not my style, but I do sing, and that's the only thing.
That's great. You have some music out to kind of do it as a hobby.
I do. I wanted to do it as a career, but I'm just focused on something new right now.
I respect that. I respect that.
Thank you.
Okay.
Your name and age and the answer to this question.
Venusian 39. I am a TikTok creator manager, so that's about the only entertainment platform I utilize. But other than that, no, I don't have an OnlyFans.
All right, great.
Well, that doesn't help.
Okay. All right. So, Reggie, I'm going to have you pop 2 balloons based off of what you're seeing and what you've heard so far. So, let me give you a pick.
Okay, so
Just
based
2.
off the questions. Tough. Okay. I am going to pop this. Are you going to follow me? Okay.
Yeah, pop those 2 and then
I'm going to pop this
I don't know
one.
where you're popping. One
And
more.
I'm going to pop. I'm going to pop this one as well.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Okay, let's start over here. And so, Mrs. Okay, why did you have your balloon unpopped?
I was trying to like be patient. You're swagged out. I love your drip. I love the turtle necklace.
Thank you.
Just give you a chance. I'm really not into bald heads. So I was just trying to like not pop before you came out and just hear you out.
You heard that?
So he's not your usual type?
Again, like you look good. It's just the bald, no. I'm just trying to,
Got it.
really find love and like step outside of my box. So
You know,
the
like
fuck
for
had
bald
that to do
head,
with
the
it?
less hair you have, the more head you get.
hey, if it works for you, so I ain't shaving my head. I don't have no issues.
Okay.
Jokes.
Reggie, why did you end up popping her balloon?
Gorgeous, beautiful, well presented. I think just from some of the answers, I like a few of the other answers better, but that's literally it.
Okay.
Respect.
Thank you. And let's go to the other one you ended up popping. Okay. And why did you have your balloon unpop for Reggie?
When he came out, I felt like he was confident. I love the way he's dressed. Yeah, and I just wanted to hear more what he had to say and his energy.
And Reggie, why did you end up popping her balloon?
Yeah, same thing. I wish I could have got like a more meat to the bone question, but same type of thing. I kind of like just some of the other answers, well put together. Love the purple. So, yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. Go ahead and ask these ladies another question.
All right.
I know
there
you
we
had
go.
one brewing.
Yeah, I had a
I know
brewing.
you had
Okay.
one brewing.
So my question is this: how do you feel about your partner leading in a relationship? And in your opinion, what is the kind of thin line between, oh, this is a man that can lead, or this guy's just controlling? Like, what is your kind of difference for that?
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Start over
You
here.
ready?
I'm
Auntie?
Chanel, 42. My limitations, what you're saying on maybe feeling that I'm being controlled in my relationship
Versus-
or that a man is leading.
Correct.
I come from a traditional background. The gender roles is very important. So respecting the man in the household, whether we agree or disagree, that's something that I've raised around. Public respect is very important that I've been raised under, so I would never have a disagreement with you in public. As far as controlling, I'm not really sure what you mean by that. If you're saying that you need to check my phone and you need to like,
Yeah, so I'm not saying that. I'm asking you. So I'm asking, how do you feel about a man leading in a relationship? And then I'm asking you, in your opinion, what is the thin line between, oh, this is a guy who can lead versus, oh, no, this guy's just controlling?
I just love a man that can make a decision, make a decision and go with it.
I'm a Capricorn, so I'm a realist. So if I see that you can't make a decision, then you can't lead. And then eventually I'll step in and make that decision, and then you might feel like that I'm overstepping you. So it's just more of a man knowing what he wants. I'll follow, you know what I'm saying? And if I see you got it, you know, I'll wait till you get there. But if you're too far off with leading, especially someone that has businesses, very attractive, get attention, there are some things that a certain type of man, for me, they have to be a certain type of way. And they have to be able to stand in front of a lot of challenges with having an attractive woman and all of the assets that come along with it, so that you can stand there with your, you know, your head high. You remind me so much of my husband, my ex-husband. I'm so sorry. I love the bald head. My family, my brother you probably have every Jordan that ever came out. You did very well putting it together. So
thank you.
I'm just looking at you, that's all.
You just remind me of my husband.
Our next
Fuck
lady.
outta here.
We can have your name and age and the answer to his question.
Davinia, I'm 41. The answer to your question, I actually desire a man that can lead, a man that can make sound decisions, a man with a plan, but a man that also considers my needs, my wants, my desires, and my happiness. So if you're leading and you're not considering my feelings or what makes me happy or what I desire, then I think that can become a little controlling. Like if I want to go out or if I want to go with these friends and you're like, you know, well, no, you know, if we have plans, I understand. But I think that's my fine line. But other than that, I desire a man that can lead. Not all men can lead.
Absolutely. Great.
Let's go down here. If we can have your name and age and the answer to his question.
Hey, I'm Janae. I'm 34. I think a man is created to lead, so I don't mind a leader. I think that's what I'm attracting. As far as controlling, if you're too possessive, and it's not what you say, it's how you say it. So, yeah, lead. That's your job. I respect it 100%. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Your name and age and the answer to his question.
Venusian, 39.
Okay.
I think every relationship starts with a foundation. Transparency and honesty, trust is the main factor. So I think when we are developing that, the leading comes with when we develop that foundation. And once we have established that, then I can trust you to lead me. So when you're asking for my phone or asking me what I'm doing, then that I feel like then you're encroaching on my space, and that's something that I don't subscribe to. So
You need to subscribe. You playing you on YouTube?
All right, Reggie. Let's go ahead and pop 2 balloons.
All right. I mean, I just have to comment. All those answers was, yeah. Gets given. Okay. But to pop 2. All right, I'm gonna go here. Pop this one. Doesn't want to pop. And I'm gonna pop this one over here as well.
You don't subscribe to.
All right, and why did we end up popping her balloon?
Yeah, once again, I mean, all the answers were along the same lines. You definitely, I love the qualities that you're saying, and just same thing as I said. I just like a little bit of the answers a little bit better. But gorgeous, great answers. I just like the other ones a little bit better.
Okay.
And why did you have your balloon unpop for Reggie?
I liked his style, and I wanted to hear what he had to say.
All right. And then we ended up popping this one. Why did we pop her balloon?
It's beating the same drum, huh?
Something different.
Something different. Okay, so I mean, you gave a great answer though. So I'm just gonna say, yeah, I liked your answers. Everybody gave along the same line answer, but they played it their own way. So, you know, it's kind of like a show where you're kind of, you know, I'm the guy with the stick, you know what I mean? So it's like hearing the answers, like if everyone's giving me an A and it's like, oh, this one may be an A+, then I just like the answer a little bit better. I would approach you if I seen you, like there's nothing wrong with you, my type, all that good stuff.
Got it.
And then why did you have your balloon unpop for Reggie?
I think Reggie's handsome, well-spoken. I think I've seen him on another show, so I was trying to kind of wait and not judge by what I've seen before. So, I mean, but we're good. He's a good guy.
All right. So, ladies, any questions for Reggie? Okay, let's start down here.
Oh, Reggie. Oh,
Hey, Reggie.
Hey.
How do you feel about celibacy?
Nigga, what?
So pretty much waiting until marriage Is that?
Yeah.
I would say. So I'm very spiritual, right? So for me, it's like who you give your body to. It's like soul ties to me. You know what I mean?
100%.
So you want to be. You don't want to just be out here
You got pearls.
going wild. So yeah. So I would say I will respect if that's the decision you're making, and we can have conversations about it, things like this. But you want to get to know the person before you just like soul ties is a real thing. You don't want to attach your soul to someone, and then so I respect it honestly.
I love that. And then one more. How do you react when you don't get what you want?
Communication, conversation. I'm big on talking and things like that. So if it's something like I want that, you talking about like within myself or like with my partner?
With your partner. Like, say if you wanted me to do something, how do I say it? Just anything. Say you want me to do something, I'm like, I don't feel comfortable with doing that just yet. Would you shut down? Well, you did say communication, but something
so,
like that.
No. You, like I said earlier, like trying to change someone into your liking is like you have to meet the person where they're at and kind of grow with them. That's how you're going to have longevity. That's how you're going to, make it further and you get a lifelong partner. For me, just trying to, or anybody just trying to change someone from the beginning, that it never ends well. So yeah, absolutely not.
I like you. Do you have kids?
Yes.
How many?
2.
2? You did say that. Okay.
Good.
Wonderful. Yes, that's good.
Okay, any questions over here?
How old are your kids?
13 and 14.
Do you want more kids?
I always said I would have another kid with a wife.
With the wife. So you want to get married?
It's definitely in my vocabulary. It's in my plans. If I find the right person, absolutely. Because I do.
Have you ever been married?
To the Lord. I've never been married. It's just making you laugh.
Oh. Where'd you say you're from?
Also from Virginia.
You live there now?
No, I live here.
Oh, what part?
Here? Avondale.
Oh, okay. All right. Do you cook?
I'll motivate you in the kitchen.
I cook. Okay? You're not gonna motivate me. But do you know how to grill?
It's not the best. It's not the best.
Okay. Other than that, I don't know. I don't have any other questions for you.
Okay.
Reggie, time to make a decision. So we've got 2 beautiful ladies.
Absolutely.
I know it's going to be a tough choice, but we do have to pop one of their balloons.
Great questions, great answers, great outfits. Everything is literally beautiful. But if I have to pop one, I'm going to go ahead and pop this one.
Okay. Why did we end up popping her balloon?
Fucking Reggie.
I feel like we would mesh well. I feel like are you spiritual?
Very.
Yeah, because when I mentioned the soul tie, I see how you kind of lit up for that. So I feel like we would have meshed in that way. We're beating the same drum, but literally, I think just from all the questions I've asked, all the questions that's been asked to me, I match with her a little bit more.
I love how intentional you are, and
Absolutely.
I hope you find your match.
Definitely.
Respect.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Let's go on back. Okay, let's bring you on up. Come on up. Come on.
Hey, okay.
All right. So, any final questions between the 2 of you before?
Any questions for me?
Yeah, I have one more question. Okay. All right. So my question is this. So my family dynamic is kind of different. Like I'm not necessarily close to my biological family, but I've had friends who kind of become my family. So my question to you is this. What are your thoughts on family? And as far as your family is concerned, like how does their opinion on the person you're dating kind of affect the relationship?
I have a very big family, and we're very close. Very respectable. Like I said, gender roles. Their opinion is very important to me because I spend a lot of time with my family whenever we're together. Like right now, it's the holiday weekend. I have family here until tomorrow. They've been here for a week or so. We get together. We have, and we bring our significant others.
Okay.
So I'm not sure how comfortable you are in that environment, but my family's gonna ask you questions, and they're gonna want to know what you're about, and I'm gonna pay attention to that. So.
That perfectly answered. Perfectly answered.
So, is it going to be a yes for you for him?
It's a yes.
Is it a yes for you for her?
Absolutely.
We got a match! I'll go ahead and take this mic, and you guys can go on up.
You go book it and ship it, book it and ship it, book it and ship it, book it and ship it.